Thank you very much. What a happy day it is. The moment they stepped in here, I saw how everybody became elated and we just started smiling. We remember how these men looked about 60 years ago and how they have blossomed all through the time. And today we're going to be celebrating them. A very good morning and welcome to this special ceremony honoring the remaining heroes of Ghana's historic 1963 AFCON victory. We gather here today to celebrate the 59th anniversary of this momentous achievement, a shining moment in Ghanaian football history. My name is Eunice Tony, and I'd like to acknowledge the brands that have supported us: Happy FM, YFM, YTV, and E Productions, Samsung, GSK, producers of Lucozade, HD Plus, and Ghana Tourism Authority. In 1963, Ghana made its debut on the AFCON stage and captivated the continent with their electrifying play. 4 of the 5 remaining heroes from that squad actually are here, and they led Ghana to the first ever AFCON goal against Tunisia in the opening match. And they also started the final match against Sudan, showcasing their determination. Before we proceed, we'd like to take a word of prayer. May we all bow down our heads. Thank you, Lord, for gathering us together. And we believe and we know that the event today will mark something really great in the history of football in Ghana. And may we continue to recognize, celebrate, and appreciate our legends. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. At this point in time, shall we observe a moment of silence in honor of the departed team members? May their souls rest in peace. Amen. Now let's warmly receive the CEO of the GMA Group in the person of Mr. Ernest Boateng as he introduces the program with an address. Let's put our hands together for him.
Truly, truly, and wow. It's an honor this morning and a great privilege to welcome you all to this program. Being amidst such distinguished individuals and celebrating our heroes is truly, truly humbling. Personally, I never thought I would get to meet them. Today we stand not only to come and celebrate football heroes and reflect on the past, but to ignite passion and hope for the future. These are the men who really put Ghana football on the world map. Remember these legends who are sitting here and whose names were once whispered in every corner. Heroes whose feats inspired dreams in every Ghanaian child, myself included. Today we are honored to have Kofi Pare, a member of the squad. Shall we give him a round of applause? We also have Alhaji Adam Ni Dodu Ankra. This is the man they used to call the man with the magic hands and the #1 goalkeeper in the tournament. Then there is Wilberforce Infum, a household name. The man who tore the goal net against Tunisia and came to be called Infum Titinet. Then we have Staff Sergeant retired Leonard Aqua, a military man who distinguished himself as a member of the squad. And finally, Mr. Anum Okine, also a member of the squad. You're all welcome. These are the men and others whose spirit and achievement shaped our nation's football legacy. As Eunice earlier mentioned, five, 4 of the 5 year played in the final match against Sudan and beat them 3-0 to lift the trophy for the first time. And please, let's not forget Mr. Ken Bediako, the journalist who followed them around the world and chronicled their successes. Mr. Bediako has been extremely helpful to the team at Happy FM in bringing the history and what you are witnessing here together. We are very grateful, Mr. Bediako. In the rush of time, we often forget to celebrate these heroes. This oversight leads to a loss of vital part of our history and identity. And truly, in Ghana, we don't do enough. We really don't do enough. You know, when you look at other places in the world, you have Football Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame. I don't even know if Ghana we have that. We've tried it, but it's never worked. It's never worked. So at Global Media Alliance and Happy FM, we are committed to changing this narrative. We believe in giving our sports heroes, some of whom are here, the right recognition they richly deserve. And as a gesture of our gratitude, starting today and on an annual basis, Happy FM, Happy Sports and Global Media Alliance will create our own football great Hall of Fame. And the 5 that you meet here, plus Mr. Bediako, our first inductees into the Hall of Fame. And we are going to urge corporate Ghana, our previous heroes, to work with us. We want to truly honor and celebrate them as the heroes that they truly are. As we eagerly look forward to the upcoming AFCON in Ivory Coast, we urge our young Black Stars to follow in the footsteps of these great individuals. Mr. Ajman is also here. You have to support them. They laid the foundation of hope and unity, and it's our duty to build upon it. And to our spectators who are always criticizing the Black Stars, let's support our boys as they try to bring glory back to Ghana. Let's turn our heroes' achievements into symbols of hope, unity, and future glory. Thank you to each one of you for joining us in this occasion and to celebrate our heroes. God bless you. God bless our homeland, Ghana. And as we enter the holiday season, please enjoy. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ernest Boateng, CEO of Global Media Alliance Group. We'd like to meet them, our heroes, up close and personal. So some profiles will be played very soon. So while you put that together, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of the following persons. Ken Bediako, he's a veteran journalist. Please, are you here? Give us a wave. Shauban Mohammed, Ghana Olympics Committee. He's representing the Secretary General. Malcolm Frazier Apiedu, Director GFA Foundation. Representing Musica, we have Victor Osei Kufo. Alhaji Majid Bawa, Deputy Director General, NSA. He's representing Minister of Youth and Sports. And he's here with Charles Amofa, the PRO. Nana Kwame Dankwa, he's a journalist and with the Kotoko Communications. And he's also the CEO of Okweu United. Kobe Jones, PRO NCC, Accra Hearts of Oak. Emmanuel Ajimen Beidu, former Black Stars player. Gloria Haji, the Executive Secretary, Giba. Mr. Kwesi Ajiman, CEO, Ghana Tourism Authority. Kwame Owusu Ameya, he's the CEO of K Sports. And we have Tony Buffo, the president of PFAG, PFAG. Okay, he's the secretary, I beg your pardon. Let's put our hands together for him one more time. So at this point in time, we get to meet our heroes again. Now we get to see pictures of what they did to remind us of what they did and all the achievements they put together since 1963. And we'll take the first one now.
In the year 1963, Ghana, a young nation brimming with pride and independence, is set to host the 4th African Cup of Nations. The entire country is buzzing with anticipation, eager to witness their national team, the Black Stars, take on the continent's football giants.
Here is standard of play. Near Sudan, Ethiopia. Na almost standard in Ukraine. Satam na Mali no reckon with say ni ball no ball. And the time I go here Sudan need him say Baumans couple there.
Ghana was drawn into Group A alongside Ethiopia and Tunisia. The Black Stars opened their campaign with a convincing victory over Ethiopia before drawing with Tunisia. Infum, who scored Ghana's first goal in the tournament, described the significance of that moment.
It's been a pass from Agrifen. We shoot about 18 years in the Chika Crab. Go. Referee say, far outside. And that linesman who get a line or so, no catch and say, no, far inside. So far outside, outside net, and Cabeti. Then not so far, through there, go rabo. Or to me, describe it here. South Tunisia referee. Man, go. If you are confirmed, that Akata, a frame net breaker.
On December 1st, 1963, the Black Stars faced Sudan in the final at the Accra Sports Stadium. The atmosphere was electric and the tension was palpable. Ghana took an early lead through a penalty from Edward Agri-Fin, and Leonard Aqua doubled their advantage.
From there, I think we went to the Flagstaff House, and then we went, and then we had some freshmen there, and then thereafter, I came to the barracks, and I came to the barracks.
Aqua added another goal in the second half to seal a resounding 3-0 victory for Ghana. The Black Stars had conquered Africa, and the nation erupted in celebration.
You say, near a car, say, the Timia, the son said, Trinona, I perceive two, one free and jay, one man, aha, and the Trinocrana in your boy, case, many say a yaji couple, damn mekan, and now fee. So, Sergeant so some more kind, and so I okay, and you know. Woko baby, I could do baby, I could walk now, Coshewo. I was Coshet 3-0 there, and I just say, what did you 3-0 Jacob there? Now, who say will be a grad, Nippon super possum, Yanso dear, neighbor born uncle for penny for support here.
Oh, they were happy because they like football. It's a game we played, and we are expecting if you do something, you expect to win. And when you win, it's your happiness.
A warm round of applause, please. Wow, a standing ovation. Thank you so much, our heroes. You have all been amazing. Please have your seat. May we now have the profile of Alhaji Adam Nidodu Ankra. Ghana has a rich history in football, and these 5 legends are a testament to that. They have all represented their country with distinction, winning trophies and inspiring future generations of players. Dodu Ankra, born 1934, is the oldest of the 5 legends. He made his debut for the Black Stars in 1956 and played for the national team until 1966. He won the Africa Cup of Nations twice in 1963 and 1965. He also competed in the men's tournament at the 1964 Summer Olympics. Kofi Parry, born 1938, played for the Black Stars from 1961 to 1970 and was a member of the 1963 and 1965 Africa Cup of Nations winning squads. He also competed in the men's football tournament at the 1964 Summer Olympics. Reverend Kofi Parry, please give us a wave. Reverend Kofi Parry, please give us a wave. Oh, we feel your agility. Thank you, sir. May we receive the profile of Wilberforce Mfum. Wilberforce Mfum, born 1936, played professionally in Ghana and the United States. He played for the Ghana national football team from 1960 to 1968, scoring Ghana's first ever Africa Cup of Nations goal in 1963. He was also a member of the Ghanaian Olympic soccer team at the 1964 Summer Olympics. Sir, could you please give us a wave so we acknowledge you? Awesome. Enum Okai, born 1936, was a member of Ghana's 1963 Africa Cup of Nations winning squad. Please give us a wave, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So let's receive the final one from Leonard Aqua. Leonard Aqua, born 1940, played for the Black Stars in the early 60s, winning the 1963 Africa Cup of Nations. He was also a member of the Ghana Armed Forces. Thank you very much. So we still want to recognize the presence of some more guests who have come to join us. Mohamed Polo, 1978 Africa Cup of Nations winner, nickname Dribbling Magician, and a former Hearts of Oak player. Please let's recognize him. He played the Olympics as well. Hearts of Oak. Okay. We acknowledge your presence, sir. Thomas Boachi Ajiman. Okay, Thomas Boachi Ajiman is an executive of PFAG. Please let's acknowledge his presence as well. We have Sent Osei. He's a PRO Olympics. Echo Ashma. He is a veteran journalist. Please, can we acknowledge his presence? As we have mentioned journalists, there's a journalist who ensured that documentation was put together for these heroes. In fact, the history upon which we stand to be able to put this program together at Happy Sports is partly because of what he was able to document. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we appreciate Mr. Ken Bediako. we are going to have a reflection on the legacy of the 1963 AFCON team and why we are honoring their achievement. To take this, let's welcome the Director of Global Media Alliance Broadcasting in the person of Timothy Karikari. Let's put our hands together for him, please.
Thank you, Mrs. C. And I'd like to welcome all of you to this event. I'd like to start my why with an incident that happened last night. And it just dovetails into why we are here. And I think it's important I just share. So a CEO of one of the large manufacturing firms in Ghana, who is also into sports, called me last night. And he called to complain about what he calls a scandalous reportage by a media house against him. Of course, not Happy FM, not our Happy FM. So I then reminded him of a conversation I had with him in his office last year, where I had gone to him to seek for support for a worthy cause championed by Happy FM. And this CEO, my good friend, I wouldn't mention his name, he said at the time, that was last year, oh, you guys are not making noise, so. And so I asked him, but do we report the facts and do we impart knowledge? He said, oh, yes, but you see, you have to cause commotion small. And so I remember telling him that day that someone must stand for what is right. And I'm happy that is us at Happy FM and that is at Global Media Alliance. I believe that until you work hard and sweat and buy your Prado or your V8 or your Toyota Corolla and somebody sits on radio and think just because you are driving a Toyota Corolla, you are a thief, you will not appreciate what I am saying. I think as media houses and media stations, we must get to a time where we talk facts, we impact knowledge, and stop the sensationalism. And I'm happy that at Happy FM, Global Media Alliance, and all our brands, that is what we preach. We stay true to our course of ensuring responsible reportage, knowledge-based journalism, and impacting lives. We began the first sports radio broadcast station in Ghana and the first youth urban station, YFM, across Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi. And I'm happy to say that each year, these brands grow stronger and stronger. And so this is the why. And that is why we have invited you today to join us celebrate these great men. 1st December 2023 marked 60 years since Ghana won its first African Cup. First of the 4 AFCONs we have won as a country. Records are meant to be broken. However, one record that can never be broken is the first to do it. The reason for doing this is to continue to tell their success story, to inspire this generation of the Black Stars players and the generation yet to come. And to everybody, not necessarily in football, who have the passion and aim to reach for gold, that you can do it no matter the endeavor you find yourself in. A month from today, the 34th edition of the AFCON will kickstart in Ivory Coast. And hopefully, this event will inspire our gallant Black Stars to win our 5th AFCON trophy. We at Happy Sports want our legends to know, even after 60 years, we still remember their historic achievement. We say thank you, we say Ayiko for your dedication, and we say may God bless you. Thank you.
Die-Hard Supporters Union, thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for them. Amazing. So to present the very first citation and sash. To present the very first citation and sash is Mr. Akwesi Agyemang. Please help us to make this presentation to Kofi Parry. Ayiko Kofi Parry. All right, so this citation reads, "We honor you in respect of your remarkable legacy in Ghanaian football and mastery of the game. Your pivotal role in the victorious 1963 and 1965 Africa Cup of Nations teams, coupled with your participation in the 1964 Summer Olympics, has enshrined your status as a true legend in football." Another warm round of applause for Kofi Parry. Congratulations. The next citation and sash is to be presented to Wilberforce Mfum, and this will be done by Tony Buffo. Say Wilberforce Mfum, we honor your remarkable achievements in Ghanaian football. You etched your name in history by scoring the first goal for Ghana in the Africa Cup of Nations in 1963. Your subsequent participation in the 1964 Summer Olympics cemented your stature as a vanguard and a beacon for future generations to follow. Congratulations, Wilberforce Mfum. The next is to Enum Okai, and it will be presented by Majid Bawa. So I read the citation, and then Majid Bawa comes to make a presentation. For your vital role in Ghana's historic victory at the 1963 Africa Cup of Nations, your dedication and talent were instrumental in securing this momentous triumph, showcasing your exceptional skills and contribution to a legacy that continues to inspire many aspiring footballers. Congratulations, Enum Okai. Thank you very much. We shall never forget Enum Okai. God bless you, Die Hard Supporters Union. We'd also like to let you know that we have supporters who have really thought it wise to make presentations to these heroes. From Happy FM, we are presenting some cash, some items for jollof rice because the Christmas season is here, oil, and some other food stuff. And our partners are presenting, for instance, Samsung is presenting each and one of them with a phone. Thank you very much, Samsung. They are presenting a phone each to each one of them. And from HD Plus says the AFCON tournament is coming, and they want you to watch it on crystal clear screen. So they are giving you all HD decoders with fully paid subscription for 1 whole year from HD Plus. And from GSK, the producers of Lucozade, they are also presenting to them some products of Lucozade and some souvenirs as well. Let's put our hands together for Lucozade. Ghana Tourism Authority is also presenting to them a weekend stay with a +1. So let's put our hands together. We are so grateful to our partners, Ghana Tourism Authority, HD Plus, Lucozade, Samsung, and definitely Happy Sports of Happy FM. Now we continue with the citation and such presentations. The next one is going to Dodu Ankara, and it's going to be presented by Gloria Haji. Let me read the citation. It says, "We commemorate your illustrious tenure with the Ghanaian national football team. Your invaluable contributions were instrumental in our triumphs at the 1963 and 1965 Africa Cup of Nations. Your esteemed participation in the 1964 Summer Olympics has indelibly inscribed your name in the annals of Ghanaian football history, setting a standard for the many who aspire to follow in your footsteps. Congratulations, Alhaji Adam Ni Dodu Ankara." The next presentation is to Leonard Aqua, and to present it is the CEO of Global Media Alliance, Mr. Ernest Boateng. For your commitment and dedication to Ghanaian football during your time with the Black Stars, your contributions to the 1963 Africa Cup of Nations victory demonstrate your exceptional talent and skill. You are an inspiration to not only footballers, but to all persons who aim to attain gold, irrespective of their endeavors. You are a true champion of the sport. Congratulations, Leonard Aqua. much, Die Hard Supporters Union. So we're going to take short comments from the following persons. We're going to take a short comment from Akwesi Ajiman, from Tony Bafo, from Ajiman Beidu, and Majid Bauer. So to give us the first comment, we are welcoming Mr. Akwesi Ajiman, CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority.
Thank you very much. I think I don't even know what to say. Today we are standing here in front of greatness. And what the gentlemen on the high table have done for our country, I wish all of us, in whatever sphere we are, whether we are footballers, public servants, tow drivers, sports journalists, in whatever field, we can give our all to Ghana as they have done. And I want to thank Happy FM so much for what they are doing. It may look and seem little, but if you go to gratitude and thanksgiving is something that even God appreciates. If you go to the Bible, when Jesus healed the lepers and they went, only one came back. And he said, I healed 10. Where are the 9? So what you are doing on behalf of Ghana, I think as a country, sometimes we only wait for people to pass on. And then we start talking about how great they are. You are great men. We appreciate you. I just shared a picture of 5 of you sitting there, and I asked on a platform that they should identify them. And unfortunately, nobody could identify all the 5. It tells us that we have a lot to do to tell our history, to show the people who have given their all to Ghana. When I was growing up, I wanted to be like Infum because we all knew of Infum at Tetenet. So as I was watching his legs, and I realized the difference is clear. So on behalf of the Ghana Tourism Authority, I stand here to appreciate you for all that you have done for Ghana and to take inspiration from your greatness, that we will also, in our own little way, play our part for Mother Ghana. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Ajiman, CEO, Ghana Tourism Authority. The next comment is coming from the Secretary, the General Secretary of PFAC, Mr. Tony Bafo.
Thank you very much. I'm touched. I have goosebumps. And I'm standing here on behalf of my president, Sami Kufo, and my board and the other members. I'm the founder and the general secretary of the PFAG, which stands for the Professional Football Association of Ghana. I could see you touched on gratitude. You touched on greatness. And I will add recognition, which is very, very important. If I see the senior journalists here, like Kembidiako, or I see Eko Asma, my good friend, who always go back to history and remind us of how great these men were and still are. You know, sometimes when I travel across the regions, across the countries, I look left, I look right. When I'm in Kumasi, I see the Heroes Park, but not one picture of the heroes. We have our office inside the Accra Sports Stadium. Not one entrance is named after our heroes or after our teams. 1963 AFCON winning squad, etc. We have the Starlet Street. Good. But, you know, they were the youngsters who gave us the first World Cup, but they gave us the first star on the jersey. So, Happy FM, the tourism board, what you are doing seems maybe or looks maybe very small. No. We have to learn to pass on the history. I give you an example. When you go to Ajax Amsterdam, excuse me for my expression, when you go to the Loo, there's the Loo, which is high like this for adults. There's the Loo, which is short like this for the kids. And both have the name Johan Cruyff. So when you go to the Loo, you know what we do? We look up, we see the name Johan Cruyff. The youngster is down there. He sees the name Johan Cruyff. What I'm trying to tell you is history has been passed on. This is what we don't do. All the regions had great stars. When you go to the north, when you go to central region. But I'm encouraging also the NSA to please put a task force together with these veteran journalists who are archives. Now you have Google, but they are Google. They have Google in their minds when you speak to them. And I believe we can all contribute to do something good to our heroes. Once again, thank you very much for the initiative. I had to be here. I landed this morning, 6 a.m. I came from Morocco. I wanted to lay down and sleep, but my body said, no, you have to be here. And my last sentence is once again to Happy FM and the Tourism Board. Let's start these initiatives a bit earlier so I can bring all the generations together for them also to know who is Mohamed Polo as well. So you have the full support of the Professional Football Association of Ghana. Salam alaikum and thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tony Baffo. And it's good to hear that you are willing and ready to support to get all the generations. And as I was watching you, I realized that in some years to come, you're also going to be seated here. And we're going to be appreciating you and all your efforts. Let's not forget that Tony was part of the 92 squad for the Black Stars. Let's put our hands together for him. Okay, we'll do something about that. All right, so the next comment, we're going to be receiving that from Majid Bawa. Please, let's receive him with a warm round of applause.
Thank you very much. I have supporters. And thank you very much, gathered here. I'm wearing double shoes this morning. I'm wearing the big shoe of my Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, and the shoes of the Director General of the National Sports Authority. So if I'm not able to walk well, it's because I'm doing an abnormal thing. It's a great honor for us to all gathered here to celebrate and acknowledge the contribution of our legends to the development of our dear country, Ghana. It didn't only contribute to the development of sports. They showed a lot of patriotism. And that is why we are celebrating. 60 years, most of us were not born. More than half of us here were not born. But today, I was telling Wilberforce Mfum how I used to work for him when I was working with Ghana Telecom through Alhaji Inusa. And you see, they say better late than never. it is important that we start and continue. We shouldn't wait for them to get closer to their grave, then we wake up and say we are celebrating them. But like I said, better late than never. And I think we have to congratulate Happy FM and Global Media Alliance. And their partners for putting up this together. And I think it should be the concern of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the National Sports Authority, and the Ghana Football Association. We should have been doing what is happening this. I'm going to take challenge, discuss with my Director General and the Minister for Youth and Sports. And next time this thing is being organized, it will not only be FM, it will be in collaboration with the Minister of Youth and Sports. Like Tony said, it's important we have the legends. Those who give us the trophy and those who made us happy and we cry in happiness. Like Tony Buffo here, 1992. We were happy that we were playing the finals, but we cried at the. But all the same, those of us young at that time, we were very excited that Ghana qualified for the finals. Ajman, they have won the first World Cup for us, under 20 World Cup. We have a lot. I was listening to the dribbling magician on radio. So folk is who tune to radio and listen to the commentary. Mohamed Polo, the dribbling magician. Today, I'm seeing him here. And we should not wait for another 80 years or 60 years to say celebrating them. We have to continue. And like I said earlier, there are a lot of things we can do together if we open up to the suggestions and the ideas. Yes, we are at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, but we cannot claim to have all management of sports and other related matters. So our doors are open to ideas, suggestions, and together we can make the industry attractive and better for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We just received information that K Sports is also going to be providing each and every legend with 2 cases of assorted colors of jersey. So as we are streaming live on Facebook and you want to still partner, Happy Sport is available to receive more of the donations you want to make to the heroes. Just come to our office at Asylum Down and we will take care of that. So the final comment is going to be received from the veteran journalist, Mr. Ken Bediako. Let's receive him with a warm round of applause.
I may be a good writer, but I'm still passing to some people. Gratitude is only a word found in the dictionary, but I'm glad to say that Happy FM is taking a very good initiative. I have a lot to write about what has happened, so I'll just end by congratulating them for their initiative.
Isn't it interesting how a journalist who has put together a lot of content for these heroes just decides to just be very brief when it comes to talking? It's unbelievable. And let's put our hands together for him. He's 81 years old and he stands strong. 82 years old. Thank you very much, sir. We are going to take a comment from GFA Foundation. Please, a warm round of applause to receive them.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Ghana Football Association, its president, and the executive council, I want to congratulate these legends for their feat that they've chalked in 1963. I also want to take the opportunity to congratulate Global Media Alliance and Happy FM for such a feat. I fully associate myself with what Mr. Bawa Majid said. This should have been by the Ministry of the National Sports Authority and the Ghana Football Association. So on behalf of the Football Association, I want to say that we are ready. When they are ready, we'll join hands and do the needful. Thank you so much.
AFCON is coming. I mentioned it. And HD Plus is presenting HD decoders with full subscription for 1 year to our heroes. Great. Happy FM also has got something in stock in terms of the coverage for the AFCON. And to help us to make a better understanding of what Happy FM is going to be presenting during the coverage time, let's warmly receive Brenya, our acting head of sports at Happy FM.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the sports team, we say a big thank you to all of you for coming, because without you, this would not be possible. And to our legends, working with you for this few weeks has been exciting. Sending out the sports team to go and do recordings at your various homes was a big challenge, but also exciting. And we say a big thank you. I can't proceed without thanking my management team as well. Often when you meet your management and you share your ideas with them, without them, these ideas will not come to fruition. And for us at Happy FM and Happy Sports, we have a very listening board and management. I am fortunate that at any time the sports team propose any idea, they are quick and fast. And sometimes they don't have the budget for it, but they will pull it off. If you ask me how we were able to pull this off, I do not know. But we are here, and we've done it. Mr. Ernest Boateng, thank you. Timothy Kakari, thank you very much. We are very grateful. And I remember when we decided to do the first ever GFA presidential debate. It was like a very small idea, but it became a national event. And they are the reason why we are here today. So please help me thank my management and the board of Global Media Alliance for making our dreams and plans a reality. Thank you very much. Today is also a very historic day, not just because we are honoring our heroes, but a month from today, in Ivory Coast, the 34th edition of the AFCON would kickstart, and our gallant Black Stars would seek a 5th AFCON trophy for our beloved nation. And as we do it always, Happy FM, Global Media Alliance, would give you nothing but the best coverage of this event. I'll go back to the World Cup, where we did something very unprecedented. We were showing the World Cup across all malls in Ghana. So in Accra, Junction Mall, Achimota Mall, and Accra Mall. In Kumasi, we did the Kumasi Mall, and Takoradi, we did the Takoradi Mall. It was stressful. I needed a 1 month leave after the World Cup, but it was worth it because we pulled it off. And this year also, next year, we would not do anything less but give you the best in commentary. And George, if you are ready, let's show our audience what we plan to do next year. Of course, not just the commentary, but we give you a build-up to the World Cup, the sound and sight of everything you need to know about Ivory Coast. And of course, as usual, we will do the predict and win. We have amazing prizes from our sponsors to give away during the AFCON. We have the AFCON Sports Quiz also coming up. You share your knowledge in sports. Also, journey to Ivory Coast. So our reps would be in Ivory Coast clearly a week before the tournament kickstarts. So we bring you everything. Ivory Coast and Ghana has a lot in common. Language, food, music, and a lot more. I went to Ivory Coast and they were playing Bisakede like he was Ivorian. It was a surprising experience. Of course, in-tournament activation like, outdoor broadcast and all that will be done on our platform. What's also exciting is that it is not only about Happy FM, but YFM who, of course, are at the triangle. So you have an experience in Accra, Takrade, and in Kumasi. They'll give you the funky youth side of the sport, where we call the youth park, where you go there and enjoy. On Takrade, it's 97.9. In Kumasi, 102.5. And in Accra, of course, it's 107.9. They've got some surprises coming your way. I don't know if CEO will allow me to let the cat out of the bag yet. But okay, he says no. It's a big surprise. And of course, you'll hear it very soon from YFM Accra. But all of this is made possible because I have a very good and solid team on Happy Sports. I would like to use this opportunity and say a thank you to the sports team, and especially Alan Green, who is our head of research. And putting all this fat together, he doesn't sleep. As at 12 o'clock yesterday, I was on him. I need something from him. I needed to send it to me. Alan Green, George Mahama, the researcher, Prince Obibakwa Brown, all our new media guys, George from Digital. We say a very big thank you for pulling this off and making this possible. Without you, there will be no Happy Sports. Also, you can follow Happy Sports on Twitter, S now, on, Happy Sports on X. I mean, if I can go there now, it's a new handle. Please follow us and follow our content. We are also on the web, so please do so and follow all, exciting news around the world of sports. My name is Ohene Bampo Brenya. Thank you very much for coming. Mrs. T, please take over.
As we draw closer to the official launch of the AFCON coverage, I'd like to invite the CEO of Global Media Alliance, please let's put our hands together for our CEO as we get closer to the official launch of the AFCON coverage on GMABC.
Thank you. So at this juncture, if you indulge me, I would like our heroes and our future inductees to sign the ball, and then we will launch our AFCON coverage. So, Brenya, please assist me.
As they sign, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Kwame Jumo Ajeman. He's a journalist and the PRO of Legon Cities FC. You're welcome. Let's also acknowledge the presence of Felix Romark. He's also a journalist. You're welcome.
Die Hard Supporters Union, thank you very much for that musical interlude. Yentimi nko AFCON yimbi say legends say what was their secret? DNA mo mutimji the first ever AFCON. Next year, next month, a month from, by this time now, the Black Stars will be seeking to win our fifth Nations Cup. I'm going to say free Kofi Parry. Kofi Parry, what do you think say or say team no year able to win our fifth AFCON? Next year will be 42 years since we last won it.
Medawase. Empacho adeɛ ketewa bi a ɛtiatia a ɛte sɛ team no wɔn nyinaa wɔyɛ baako ɛnyɛ obi akɔbɔbɔ pass bi na wabɔ sɛ no nti wɔbɔ afu no ɛte sɛ wɔnya adwenkorɔ na wɔbake wɔn ho ɛno ne adeɛ a wɔkasa kyerɛ yɛn a yɛyɛ faeɛ a yɛde baeɛ a yɛtumi kɔ ɛso no ɛnte sɛ obi ade a wayɛ no ma ne hu sɛ wanyɛ ne yie a ne kyerɛ sɛ wayi no afiri mu yɛ encourage no kakra na ayi wɔtumi toa so.
Paré is talking about encouragement and support for one another, which is very important. Teamwork. What should we do? DN was here to be able to be successful at the Nations Cup. You can. Ufane.
Okay, I'll speak Ghana. All right. One down no by a shank, but Janoto Nametu. Can no metu many who know. Many yourself, many yourself, no. I mean, Namen, Yehuda Siake, I bet you knew Papa, I mean, how one down watching. Moka, my fan, I ship a
Okay, Urubaka, mini time Bafi, mini Sani Prajin on it. Come in, bro. You know, just have a boy.
You, Uncle Kai, ito ebiake, miniji non ye fee, ninye nyeke woke up, miniji noni current Black Star team, miniji non ambanya me fee, koni amehu amenya ame woke up keba.
Suppose training, you know, here, wa, ka uye training, ni only a kanaka. Oye training ofiole to bang ni oye chiobu chiko na training onyo he nya chibu no he nya abanyam pe o so he chibu no ehia ke training inoni opale gbewa
Wadaboshi.
Okay.
Mami call Wilberforce in Fum ho. Let's do it matrase. All right, that's fine. Questioner maybe sir, and it's
okay.
Current Black Stars players, no money had here, but you made the online, and do not ebeti the mamo and ne area. Mbese okan crash say me chire wo mo. Say the beya omo Ivory Coast of course your Abidjan. Omo kaya ebe show mo crying. I'm matimi a deliver. I'm at the Black Stars of Ghana.
Selection of players. As you said, we must say player, woba, obe kunu amatana. No me kunko o me sunson ne nine. Me prefer say local players no. Yem fe bi frame. One point. Second point. Yeah. Sir.
Goalkeeper.
me feni ebakwehi ye biani min danyeshi ojoba kenkne nini magwieji nini inyemi Wilberforce impum nini ewie ni kapio ba choda players ni a select your national team nga ni wa meji mo fe mo asumo enyemi to mo boni denche esumo ni ke ame Uganda jesie amenya amehiake Ghana bi ni amentaw ni amegbo ameha Ghana je akeshi ke ameba mo fe mo nsumoni anake meji dodu ankra meji infum meji akwa meji kofi fare je nakai finding pa meji keji ameba ni amegbo Ghana jesie amenake Ghana bi fe ke amesusuma ameka wu ameni wo mi pa me fai AFCON na maria ni moko akatwa ke etwa eha be ko ba na ni enyemi dum ho ko ni ke echi ha le e ba wo si e dole akeshi ke enyemi ewu e be enyemi e so abache ye bana wonyemi nu ni ejebi na chole baba yara e ball ni etwa fe keji e ba wo gole be ejo odo ni ba chi ewu shida ni edwen enyemi he e ba tuni a hu ke enyemi demo he papa ni ba ni ke wo mi aba ke Ghana ewu wo mi pa me fai AFCON na mi ya ni akake Ghana efie nyeke shije mukome efie nyeke nya yuwa don
Goalkeeper number 1. Thank you very much. Ludadakwa. So, dear Nawoma, the current generation of our players are Echo AFCON. And again,
oh, near me, person me can say. What as I say, would be a you know, na or the no bo afore. The news papa just say, on mine is so a ye baby, a momo say, on man so or dog, a mouth. A minister, any a way. Say, so mo ye ko banyina so mo say ye no ma say na say ye bre mo je ni aye dan no me ya ye ma say na ewie ni te say ya na say nkola no wo mu yiri wo hu anya bibia o wo enti e say o ma no so e bom modern say obehwe say wo mu eyiri ohono na obanu so edi ayi modern born na say ya wo mu asetra enye basa to say ye nia ye wo ge min kan say ya asetra ye badan edu bebi aya na etimidi ayro pa and when I'm person maker, or man is so Bosha the say, you know. Oh, I'm also. I'm also. And son of me. Oh, son of me, and yet. So we should crop is sure. And can footballers say, Yenum Tino. And can, oh, and can, ya set na muye but enti no na mpesa meka wo mu ba no yes no mo say mo nhwe bebre say ye ndie ye bono ni amateur footballers ye ni na bibia so ba wo mu de ndie
ɔmo da baabi so nti ɔma no nso nhwɛ na deɛ ɛsɛ ɛfata sɛ ɔmo yɛ ma wɔn no ɔmo nyɛ ma wɔn deɛ me
That's from Leonard Aqua. Legend said I must say. Okasa no say fum esresa. Obeka just say God bless America. See.
Current players no. Woman nwin say yabo biasa Ghana enye sorry CP say go for say enam bosha yebo ma ya ne a woman ni so no nti bibia no ye ko trapa akra ne hwebola ni ayi entese entesa ye de ye wodoma football nan kasa na de esre omun say wonum ba woman most series of try market one year we players ni bi because players ni bi ho a players ni bi ho a obo second division no aba no abenya blaster ebo wo hia ni standard a odi ball na mu say minua enye kura enso na akofa na ba say officials no na eyesa na say coach no mo pressman for mo sankire onu because selection no ya omu di back no and now last match on boy o hwe bia ti wa na blaster ba ni me boa yes no one series of training ye answer ne be from blaster camp ye friend for be for no stadium na omu stadium na ye bot try matches na coaches no as at one almost salary and no one who's animal be no say obi o ha no bot third division na so oni team mu kura no onya bi mo oba ha ya akoje $100,000 ade mo the local players ni bi boy a na wo mu wonya $1,000 kura oni ti beto abobo na magana
Wilberforce in foam.
Minye. Se Ghana be ya efrian kasa. GFA ho no. Coach no. Ani GFA ho no. As see ehwe ho asem kapa. Say selection of blaster players are omo ba no. And do head kotoko has Olympics. Domahinkro teams ebi ye keep on for 1 month ye near co camping 3 months or you guys CK Jamfidi co camping 3 months near good stadium ye near hotel na near the co stadium or near the stadium ye call buri ye come some and then ubetima ka say wo mu fra brokiba ubetima say o meda stadium ni na so ye sika na bi o sika 100,000 no san come the 100 every man nipa ba ko na ka $90,000 no the train other clubs na e wo Ghana ha ya nke benya ho mfaso
Wilberforce in foam and foam antinet in foam akasa.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.